Yeah, it's a bird. This evening I'm about to explore Ybarra Canyon and maybe another section of like Big Tujunga. I had different plans, but yeah, and I don't know if you'll be able to hear it, but there's some chanting. Yeah, and cars driving, but I don't know if you can hear the chanting. There's a group chanting. So the road's right there. It's kind of like a fire road here, but then it sort of turns into a trail here. So I might try to lightly jog down this. So having not been here before, this is pretty wild to see, you know. And I haven't gone super far yet, but there's kind of a good trail. It's not awful. We do have a flow actually, a little further up. I mean, nothing crazy, but yeah, neat to see. I mean, I'm not planning on finding a waterfall now. This wasn't even my plan at all, to be honest, but all right, well, I guess we're back to the usual. It's not obvious. Some of these canyons are real steep back here in Ybarra. I think this is Ybarra. And yeah, this is a good sign that there could be a waterfall coming up at some point. And even if there isn't a good one now, it really indicates that after we get some rain, might be worth checking this out. And yeah, I mean, it's definitely getting a little more overgrown. I didn't really show the most parts, but overall there kind of is a use trail, maybe more of a game trail here. So, you know, it's hasn't been insane yet in terms of bushwhacking, but I don't know, we might get there. Yeah, look at these cattails. Yeah, definitely a place that kind of sees moisture consistently due to their presence. And I got some scarlet monkey flower here. Not sure if it's really focusing with that red monkey flower, but yeah. Anyways, I don't know if the trail, I think the trail is just waiting on the creek now maybe. So you kind of have a deep pool here, nothing insane, but yeah, deeper than anything else I've seen so far. And the growth is certainly gonna get dense in this area, but I might be able to make my way around. I don't know, maybe I can just crawl through. But yeah, I do want to kind of keep exploring up here since I've already gotten a little ways further than I anticipated. But yeah, that's a good sign. Not completely sure, but this might have been the use trail, yeah, game trail or whatever, around that pool. Kind of looks like it, but it is overgrown. The pool is right over there. There are options, arguably. I mean, I don't know where this leads. It's even a trail at all, but you know, it kind of, yeah, this looks like it goes somewhere. And I mean, someone's maintaining this at least enough to kind of traverse it. Yeah, pretty nice. So a cut like this was clearly done with a machete, you know, so it's not all just snapped here. But yeah, I appreciate whoever did this. You know, I definitely would have done it if I had planned on coming up. I have a machete in my car, but I mean, I was just gonna try to find that water tunnel, which I'll have to save for another time, I guess, because I don't know, I think I'm past it, but again, didn't really do any research. This is more of like an impulsive trip since another trail wound up being, or at least having a private property sign on it. So yeah, we're not trespassing here, but I changed my plans. Yeah. Here we have a spring just seeping out of maybe a fracture or something. I don't know, just coming out of the granitoid rock, and you can actually see it all here flowing into this area. So pretty wild, you know, just to see a spring flowing out of the rock like that. I mean, it is kind of along a constant line, more or less, but I actually really don't see much of a fracture here. So yeah, anyway, let's keep going up. I don't know why I'm doing this, but you know what, I am. So yeah, at this stage, it's all very overgrown in there, here, and loose. I think Ybarra Canyon is worth really making an effort to get up at some point, but yeah, no evidence of like trails, any machete work at this stage. So, you know, maybe in the spring I'll come up when there's a little more flow, really try to bushwhack through here and see if I can find a waterfall. But yeah, before then, I think I'm just gonna head back and maybe jog a little on Tujunga. That was kind of my plan today, to actually jog. And as you can tell, this is not jogging. This has not been a jog. So I'm back at a point where, I don't know if you can tell by this, but it's obvious that like someone has been doing some machete work here, chopping away. So yeah, I may come back at some point and help you carve this out a little further. I mean, maybe you made it kind of climb up there, but yeah, certainly a cool, very neat canyon. One thing to be aware of is the water, because I think I might have gotten turned around or something. I was coming back and then I came back this way. I think, you know, this is downstream, so yeah, definitely disorienting. I'm gonna figure this out, but yeah, I think regardless, I want to keep going downstream. Yeah, because that'll at least flow to the outlet of Ybarra. So I just want to kind of make this clear. I've never been here before, but one thing that I'm very vigilant of is just like making sure that I have a strategy for knowing like where I go and how to get back, you know. And it can be kind of disorienting in canyons, but the convenient thing, especially at night, is like, you know, at least in this canyon, I know that the water is going to flow to the exit, at least to the Big Tujunga Creek, you know, and that's where I parked about on the road. So yeah, even if I do get disoriented, I just kind of need to look at where is down and where the water is. Depending on your route and what you do, it's always good to sort of have a strategy, especially when you're like out and about at night, can't really see too much, you know, and don't know the area. Like I've never been here before. And yeah, I didn't get lost or anything like that or super confused, because I noticed that I was like beginning to walk upstream. So yeah, that's just like one little technique you can use in certain situations, but in others it's good to be aware of certain things and aspects about the environment you're in. So yeah. I did see this coming up. I don't know if it's a trail or if it goes anywhere, but I think I'm gonna take a look. Not necessarily a bad trail. It kind of terminates right over there, but it looks like it's used. I mean, no overgrowth here. I think I'm gonna just go up a short ways and see what's up here. It's weird that it's maintained like that. I mean, it doesn't really go anywhere obvious up here. I could keep trudging up, but that's not really what I want to do. I do want to jog, so yeah, anything I can do to kind of get my heart rate up, breathing a little harder, I think that'd be good. Got my purifying water bottle this time, and yeah. Someone's chanting. Yeah, I'm gonna jog down this way, I think, and yeah, should be neat. There's a car coming, but yeah, I think this is Ybarra Canyon. If I'm wrong about this being Ybarra, I'd be surprised. But yeah, anyway, let's start jogging. I don't know if you can, yeah. My light's not even on the, whatever. That sounds amazing. For whatever reason, it's pretty dark. I don't know. Let me try something. Sorry. I have to record that flute. Really beautiful. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna have to jog kind of far away, but I love hearing that flute echo. I appreciate whoever's playing that. So this is gonna be a short run. I've been on the Big Tujunga Canyon road for a very short amount of time, and we're gonna go down Ottie Rd, and then we're gonna turn right, and there's a nice open space over there. I might try to find a water hole, do a little cold plunge, and yeah. Also, there've been a bunch of these like generators just kind of along the way, so I don't know what's going on, but that's not normal here. Anyways, let's keep jogging down. So here's Stoneyvale. I don't know if you can read it based on how I'm like, yeah, so there, okay, there's Ottie, Stoneyvale. And the road, I mean, for driving, I think it's closed, but pretty sure you can like hike out here and stuff. I don't know the parking situation. I think that's like a no parking sign, but I parked kind of far away. Anyways, yeah, let's go down here, and I'm just gonna do a quick jog until I find a nice water hole. So this is Delta Flats day use area. Obviously you can't park here because, I mean, you know, the road's closed, but I mean, I've been here before, but it's been a while. All right, I'm gonna see if I can find a water hole in Big Tujunga. Now again, I don't know how frequently this is visited, if people really dam it off here. Oh God. Yeah, wow, it's trash here, little beer can thing. So yeah, I guess it is visited to some extent. And yeah, I don't know, a lot of trash, you know, don't believe in your trash around here, y'all. Yeah, I think I'll film some of this actually. So yeah, right here we got some fish, and there's a crawfish right there. You know, so I might even try to film myself catching it if I can. There's a few of them actually. There you go. Yeah, all right, well, there's a crawdad. I'm not gonna eat it, but I might get a few pictures, and I don't know, I might even do a little cold plunge here. I don't want to get a pinch too much, but yeah, let's get a few photographs. Doesn't hurt. Yeah, so these crawfish are all over Big Tujunga, downstream from Big Tujunga Reservoir, which is further up there. And I've done at least like one or two, maybe more, catch and cook videos where I catch the crayfish here, you know, boil them and I'll eat them, but I didn't really plan on that today. However, I did expect to see some in Big Tujunga. So what I'm gonna do is, since I'm actually gonna get in that water soon, and there are some more, but I'm gonna set this little guy here, and yeah, there he goes. Yeah, right into the logs in a safe place. All right, it's not crazy hot, but I think I'm just gonna try to cool off in this water real quick. Yeah, just right over here. Alrighty. Ooh, that's nice. It's kind of hard to dip my head, but I might be able to kind of, yeah, lean back. Let's try that. All right. Yeah, that's better. Yeah. All right, let's do a quick little, I don't know, maybe a chat or something right over here. Yeah. All right. Oh. I thought I just heard something like in the bushes. Guess you never know. Yeah. So, all right. Yeah. Let's do this. So, yeah, I don't really have a story for y'all, but I guess I can talk about like one of the things I did the other day and some of the stuff I might try to do this month. So, yeah, essentially, I think it was Monday evening or Tuesday evening, one of those. I went out to the Verdugo, so I'll include some footage here. The idea was to just like find the hot setter mine, and I decided to start a little further away. I think like Cedar Bend, something like that, and to get a little bit of a jog in, kind of the opposite of today. But yeah, I went down, and then it wasn't like super. It was kind of later, like kind of near dusk, I guess you could say. And I kind of got to where I thought the trail was. There was a bunch of like poison oak, and this is a really overgrown trail to this mine. And then yeah, I went a little further, and essentially when I was turning around, it was just too dark to do anything. So I think I have some good footage of deer when it was dark, but not much else. So yeah, I mean, I like trying to be consistent with the videos, maybe try to get like 2 a week or something like that in. I love doing this. It's a fun hobby, but yeah, I'd say, I don't always find what I'm looking for. And today was kind of a similar thing where I was going to go on this trail to some ruins, but then I see like a private property sign, and then there's like a house with a light turning on where I'm parking. Maybe there are cameras. Maybe I'm not supposed to be there. So, I just decided to kind of screw around in Tujunga, and I think I went up Ybarra Canyon, and then I came out to Big Tujunga Creek over here in this Deus area. So I don't know. I mean, maybe not the typical adventure video I do. I mean, it's kind of been weird this last month, but the Iron Fork one was phenomenal. So I'm hoping to, this weekend I'm not going to be able to do any East Fork stuff really, but I'm hoping to be able to do some good stuff over the next like couple of weeks or so. And I might have some good stuff in mind for the weekend. I haven't planned it out yet, but yeah. Anyways, yeah, quick little rinse. I'm gonna jog back to my car and yeah, get home, maybe do some work, not too much more, and then get to sleep. So I got something here. I think the flashlight has kind of stunned it. My guess is we have a Poorwill. Yep. We have ourselves a Poorwill. Try to be quiet. It's a bird. I could grab this bird if I wanted to. It's really stunned by my flashlight, but I'm gonna have to get a few photos. I mean, I run into them like this sometimes, but not too frequently, and they are quite nice. Beautiful birds, so yeah. So I got a bunch of photos, you know, but somehow my phone restarted while I was taking pictures. Anyways, I'm not gonna be shining the light on the sky too much, but yeah, wild birds. I think this guy is just kind of stunned by the light. I might get a few photos at this angle though. This is kind of a... Yeah, so my phone has been restarting for whatever reason every time I take a few pictures of this guy, and even when I've been getting video. So hopefully some of this video's turning out okay. Anyways, I'm gonna try to snap a few more shots and then jog back. My battery is quite low, and that might be part of the reason why it's restarting, and I feel... So I just decided to leave that Poorwill. As I mentioned, my battery or whatever, something's going on with my phone. So I'm just gonna jog back to my car and then get it charging a bit. Back at the car, nice trip, you know, definitely not what I was planning, but still, yeah, kind of fun. That being said, my phone's been kind of shutting off every couple of seconds when I start filming, and even when I was just jogging, it was off. So it could be a battery thing. I'm charging it now in the vehicle, but anyways, yeah, I'm gonna get headed back. And yeah, nice trip.